In the city of Susa lived a young girl named Esther. She was an orphan, raised lovingly by her cousin Mordecai. Esther was just a simple girl, with no title, no wealth, no power. She never imagined that her life would one day change the course of history. In the grand palace of Persia, King Xerxes held a great feast. For 7 days and nights, he celebrated his power. Wine flowed endlessly. Music echoed, nobles laughed, and the palace glittered with luxury. The king summoned Queen Vashti to appear and display her beauty before the guests. But Vashti refused. Her defiance not only insulted the king, but humiliated him before the entire empire. In fury, Xerxes stripped her of the crown. The throne was empty. A golden crown lay upon a velvet cushion. Who would replace her? Beautiful young women from across the provinces were brought to the palace. Among them was Esther, the humble Jewish orphan. No one knew her identity, but God's hand was already at work. Esther's beauty was undeniable, but what made her shine was her gentle heart. The servants and attendants loved her, for she treated everyone with kindness and humility. When Esther's turn came to meet the king, Xerxes was captivated. He loved her more than any woman before. The golden crown was placed upon her head. Esther, the orphan girl, was now Queen of Persia. Then came Haman, a high official, consumed by pride. When Mordecai refused to bow before him, hatred burned in Haman's heart. He devised a plan to annihilate the entire Jewish people across Persia. Mordecai discovered the plot. With trembling heart, he sent a message to Esther. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this? Esther was torn. To approach the king without invitation meant death. But to remain silent meant allowing her people to perish. Tears filled her eyes. Her choice was life or sacrifice. Esther sent her reply. Fast for me for 3 days. My maids and I will do the same. Then I will go to the king. If I perish, I perish. On the 3rd day, Esther stepped into the throne room. The king stared. Silence. Her heart pounded. Then Xerxes extended the golden scepter. She was spared. Her prayers were answered. Esther did not reveal her secret immediately. She invited the king and Haman to a private banquet. There she began to set her plan in motion. That night, the king could not sleep. He ordered the chronicles of the kingdom to be read. There it was written Mordecai had once saved the king from an assassination plot. Coincidence? No, it was the hand of God. The king commanded Haman to honor Mordecai publicly. Bitter irony, Haman, who plotted his death, was forced to lead Mordecai in triumph through the streets. At the second banquet, Esther finally spoke. There is a man who seeks to destroy my people. The king was shocked. Esther declared, that man is Haman. The king's rage burned. He ordered Haman to be executed on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. Justice had been served. The king issued a new decree. The Jews were allowed to defend themselves. The day of slaughter became a day of triumph. A day when their sorrow turned into joy, and their mourning into victory. It is stepping forward despite fear. For who knows, perhaps you were placed where you are, for such a time as this.